Satan will want believers to pray, but not hear the word. Because the word, prayer without the word is baseless. It is the word that is provoking you to prayer. Let me say, anybody who doesn't have that image and likeness, people like you. Forgive me. Everybody will like you. And if you are in a world, everybody likes you. God doesn't like you. But listen, you can't have the image of God and people will like you. The reason why Herod or Pilate or the people crucified Jesus because he says he's the Son of God is because Satan doesn't want anybody to become the Son of God. When he tried to be God, he was cast down. When he tried to be a son of God, he wanted to be moved from angelic son to a human son. And God said, stay there. So if I'm Satan, I'll prevent anybody who wants to be a son of God. And being a son of God is a mentality. It's a mindset. Being an engineer is a mindset. Being a doctor is a mindset. Even being a pastor is a mindset. So if you read from Genesis chapter 1, 26, take me there. God said, let us make man in our own image and likeness. A son of God, a son has the image. Pastor Daniel has a son, as stubborn as himself. Now that the son has grown, the son has become gentle. Just like he has grown, he has become gentle. When the son was young, he reminded me of him when he came fresh, very stubborn. It is success is a DNA, so is poverty. If you see Pastor Bowman's children, you see that they have picked the blood. They are fair. Can I hear an amen? Take your seat. Your amen is not good at all. Your amen is not good at all. One day somebody told my mom she had put cream on her body. And my mom called me. I thought she was going to call me for anything. She said, this is my firstborn. I said, Mommy, what is it? He said, I just want to show them that we are fair. And I don't try to be fair. Actually, I don't do what can make me fair. Like creaming yourself well, bathing often, eating a lot of fruits. I can buy cocoa butter cream and it will last me 10 years. 10 years. Now that you grow on wasra. So God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. So Satan will always fight anybody who wants to have the image here and the likeness there. If he can't fight you spiritually, he will use people to fight you. So whenever you tell anybody, I want to become, you are fought. I'm trying to be, you are fought. Because human beings naturally wants you not to ever want to be like God. Why? Because when you have this thing called image and likeness, you will have dominion. Power only comes by image and likeness, nothing more. Power. Power. Ability to get things done in this world is two things: image and likeness. If you have that image and you have that likeness implanted in you, you walk in power. And it didn't say if we're a Christian. After Christianity is a character trait. Acts 11:26, don't take me there. Christianity is a character trait. It's a human behavior. Christianity is not a book. And said, then you have dominion over the fish of the sea. That's why Jesus can say, launch your net and fish come, because he has power over the fish. He will tell a tree, give me fruit, and the tree says you won't. Then he said, tree die. The tree dies. Because Jesus was the express image of God. According to Colossians chapter 1, the express image of God. So he controlled nature. So that is Jesus. I can give you so many people in the Bible who controlled nature. Joshua said, let the sun stand still till I finish my battle. Time is against me. I'm growing old. And I want to accomplish A, B, C, and D before I marry. So I stop growing. He stops time. And Paul would tell us in Ephesians chapter 5 that redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Never buying back time. Because what does it mean to buy time? Because the days are evil. Because there are a lot of demonic attacks. And believers must have the ability to buy back time. Please, are you understanding me here? And you see, when you buy back time, it means that what you should have done 10 years ago, you have to do it now, but you do it in 10 days. Why? You have bought back time. Please, are you getting me here? Or you are not here at all? Good. So he said, then they have over the birds of the air and over the cattle. Now, over the birds, so you can see somebody like Elijah. God said, go to the brook of Cherub, and a raven will bring him food to eat. A raven. A raven is a carnivorous animal. And the raven should be bringing him food in his location. The raven never stopped bringing food. It's the water that ran out. And God said, move. Please, are you here with me? How can Noah bring animals into the ark? There's a video of a man of God who is a hunter. He was very poor, and God said, be a hunter. He's in a country in Europe that you can hunt. Because hunting, that can I become a millionaire being a hunter? Because I'll teach you. He goes to the bush. He just does this. Deer, come. And the deer will come and stand in front of him. Then he will shoot it. The deer will come. Because God gave him that power to control things. So if you need honey, just say, bees, get to this corner, produce bee and honey for me. When they finish, and I'll go. You remove your honey, you go back. That is the ability to control. Let me tell you, in that same way, that dominion also includes controlling money. That is why Jesus would tell the disciple Peter, go and fish. And he gets the fish, he said, check the mouth. The money inside is for your tax. Go and pay your tax there. You control money. He could look at bread, 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He look at the congregation and he say, even though you fish, you have been cooked already. Bread, you have been baked already. Multiply. That is dominion. And that kind of dominion, you don't get it until you have the image. And that's why Satan will want believers to pray, but not hear the word. Because the word, prayer without the word is baseless. It is the word that is provoking you to prayer. So verse 27 will tell you quickly. So God created man. You see, let's not forget the first one. He said, let us make man. But when it came to doing it, he didn't make. He created. The word create is bara, B-A-R-A, but pronounced B-A-W-R-A-W, which means to create something out of nothing. Just that he created the heavens and the earth. So he created man in his own image. So let me use you as an example. Come. I was using him as an example. So you see, this is my haircut. I have our boy here. He has our boy here. This is image. So if you go to restaurants, papaya is papaya everywhere. KFC is KFC everywhere. Is it true? It's not true. Samsung is Samsung everywhere. iPhone is iPhone everywhere. It is image. And you know what? This company, they will do everything to protect their image. If you change then my friend saying Samsung, anything on it, they will fight you. Those of us who do Facebook and social media, if they change their logo and you bring old logo, they will remove it. It is their field. They will tell you, change the product. Because the logo you are putting, that's not their logo. You are marketing them, they will tell you that is not them. Because in the corporate way, they say image is everything. So God said, let us create man. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created and female and male and female. So in other words, God is saying that if you don't have that image, you don't have that likeness. Let me tell you, anybody who doesn't have that image and likeness, people like you, forgive me. Everybody will like you. And if you are in a world everybody likes you, God doesn't like you. But listen, you can't have the image of God and people will like you. That is when, like he was saying, I don't like you, but I will give you. The person doesn't know why he's blessing you, even though he doesn't like you. I don't want to give you the job, but you get the job. Because it is not the person you are dealing with. You are dealing with an image that if you fail that image, you have fought the one who created even you who is breathing. Am I talking to somebody here? Then look at verse 28. Look at 28, then we move on. Then God blessed them and God said to them. So it is only after the image and the likeness that you can start becoming fruitful. Then you begin to multiply. And then if you replenish the earth and you subdue, you have dominion. So Satan's number one agenda: go to church, but don't practice it. And anyone who tries to make you practice it, fight the person. And most of when people are fighting what you are teaching, it's not them. It is the satanic nature.